We do want to talk about what happened, and we want to make sure that the conversation is weighted to what we want them to do the next time so that it's future focused. That is much more empowering for that individual. It's also driving meaningful actions. This has happened. We might not be able to do anything about that now. So let's talk about what we'll do next time. How will you approach it differently? What will good look like? What do you need to support with that? Good feedback has the following ingredients. The first one is to ask for permission to feedback. And when I've talked about this in different groups before, that's been one that people have found quite surprising. What I mean by that is check in with the person that they are okay to have that feedback at this time in this place that you are in. Because sometimes the challenge with the feedback is that the timing isn't right. We are ready to have that conversation. We want to make sure that they are also ready to have that conversation. We don't know what is going on for them. We don't know what kind of morning they've had. We don't know what else is going on in their world at the moment. We don't know what their priorities are for that day. So we want to just check in. I've got some feedback to give you. Is now a good time to do it? And if not, when would you like to sit down and have that conversation? We're checking in and we're getting their consent that they are ready to have that conversation. Keep what you are sharing as factual. Share your observations. So don't make assumptions that you knew what was going on or you knew what they were thinking. Share exactly what it is that you've seen. So keep it to the facts rather than your perspective, your opinions. Concentrate on the behaviour, not the person. And this will really help to separate what happened with who they are as an individual. So we want to describe the behaviour, what we saw, and then what we want instead. We'll want to explain the impact because their intention may be very different to the impact that was felt in the moment. We want to be able to explain that to increase that awareness. It needs to be timely and it needs to be specific. So one of the biggest challenges when people give feedback is that they'll talk about what they don't want people to do. So they say, don't do this. I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to speak to customers in this way. This is not appropriate. This is not okay. And we don't spend time explaining what we want them to do instead. So if you are in a high pressure meeting with a client or with a customer and you feel that frustration and you want to say this is how we want you to approach it and help them to identify things that would be better said or more appropriate. And if they're already doing things well and you want them to do more of that, call it out. Call out the good stuff as well. Feedback is not just what you want people to improve on. Feedback can also be effort, enthusiasm, outcomes. It can be the positives as well. So we do want to make sure that we're offering the good feedback as well as the improvement feedback. And this will then get people very comfortable with having those conversations of, okay, this is what you're doing really well. This is what we want to see more of. And this is one thing that you could do that would make it even better. You want to offer support, but make sure that it is hands off. This is not you rolling up your sleeves to fix. You are not going to rescue. You are offering support. So in terms of the language that you use, you want to be thinking about telling them that you are there to support them. What support do you need to make this to happen? Not what do I need to do? Not what can I do to help make that happen? Because that's you taking it off them. You want to offer support, but keep your hands off. They own this. This is for them to work out how they want to approach it to make those improvements. That makes it a much more empowering conversation rather than you trying to fix or rescue.